All right, let's do an audio check here really quick. Can I get audio? I look like I'm running. Everybody else?
Check. We're checking.
Panda,
Testing
you're a little
1,
quiet.
2.
A little quiet.
Yep, Zero, you're good.
Trolls in a
Check,
tantrum.
check,
cause terrible
check,
trouble.
check.
Curiosity is good. All right, and we'll get Syrinscape up and running tonight.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of
that's
which,
a
yeah,
thing.
we always have the Syrinscape thing pop up, and I have yet to hear Syrinscape music. It's like we're advertising for them and not even using
Free
their
of
product.
charge. And yeah,
Man, they got a good deal.
Yeah.
Wait a second. No, they didn't. Nobody sees this.
I joined
Suck it,
PsychGuy's
Syrinscape.
game.
Just kidding. You guys are awesome.
Don't piss off Syrinscape.
They're not gonna see it either.
Well, you never know. Lawyers see more than anything. Maybe Fernand's a secret lawyer for Syrinscape.
Hey, I mean,
I've
maybe
known
we have to create.
Ferdinand for a long time. I'm going to say I don't think he went to law school, but
Maybe we got to
Maybe.
create a little controversy to get noticed, right?
Oh.
Any publicity is good publicity.
Yeah. See?
Oh.
All right.
Fernand
Previously.
responded.
What did Ferdinand say? I'm not loaded up in it yet. Wait, give me a
He
second.
says-
I gotta
he
see
says-
this for myself. I gotta see it for myself.
All right,
Get a
fine.
live reaction before we get started on
I gotta
this.
see it organically.
But you got to read it out loud then.
Yeah,
I'll
because
read
if
it.
not,
Everyone tuning in knows what we're talking about.
I'll read it out loud. Oh, but because I joined afterwards, I don't see it in the chat.
It
Okay.
says, "Bitch, you don't know my life."
Yeah, it's true.
All right. So, previously on Roll for Initiative Z, we rocked up to Ygrove, a town of 40 people, all related to Oliver. Except we didn't know that at first because none of them had big pointy faces. We scoped out his house, nobody was home, and then we went to the bar where we had a few drinks. And we saw some heroes that showed up to help out. Apparently, the town had had an uprising against their werewolf overlords the night before. And then we decided to wait outside the bar, and Oliver's father decides to show up, and they had a little verbal altercation, and a punch was thrown but missed, and he ended up in a hole. And then Oliver helped him up. They had a little bit more to talk about. Some scars just don't seem to heal, and he went back on his merry way to his house. And then it was suggested that Ser Ridire and Oliver go get a room where they can exchange armors, and Oliver scryed on his totally badass mother and sister. In the meanwhile, Talamh scored a nat 20 performing the ballad of the Twilight Brigade to the Fated Few, who happens to have a bard, and now their story will be told throughout the land. And then we decided to teleport to the capital. Oliver left his dad, I believe, 10 platinum to help fix up the house. And now we're an additional 25 gold shorter as we made our way into the capital city through a teleportation circle.
Wow, that was perfect. Thank you.
Yep. That's some
I
good
didn't
nutshell.
have my notes open.
Go ahead and gain an inspiration for that.
You already had inspiration.
How many inspirations do I get to have?
Can you store more than one inspiration?
Technically not, but I'm just gonna give you a net gain of 4 at this point.
Jeez.
I am a benevolent DM.
For now.
Yeah, there will be a time. And
I mean, like, whiffing my attacks. Wait, I have advantage. Oh, wait, I still have advantage.
Another one.
Another one.
Just so you know, if you haven't seen the stream title, it is episode 42, Capital Gains.
Nice. Wait, why is that a groaner?
Capital gains tax is a thing, I think.
Yeah.
So.
I always groan whenever he makes a pun. It's a dad thing. We have to groan at each other's puns.
Wait, I don't.
To show our approval.
Someone's got to explain the because we're in the capital.
Yeah.
So we're in the capital and we're gonna gain equipment.
Okay.
So it's capital gains. You're gonna gain knowledge and loot, and adventure.
No, I gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Yeah.
You exited the teleportation circle after signing your names in the book and meeting with the, what was he? A dwarf? Nope. Halfling. The halfling. And you look around and, well, it's been a while since you were last in this part of the city of Bifeld. Talamh, you and Ridire for sure both notice that you are in the Orb district.
Orb.
Right here.
Oh, here it is.
Look at the tower. Look at that tower.
Yeah.
That's where you are. That's a nice tower.
I like that tower. That is a nice tower.
Hey, Panda's finally in roll 20.
Yeah, I realized I didn't hit play.
Oh, we're in the tower. There we go.
Oh!
Exiting out of the tower.
Tiny.
I'm one full square.
I know. This is a big map.
We tower over the tower.
Oh.
It's definitely going to be one of those nights tonight. I'm totally okay with it.
Okay, gang, let's split up and search for clues.
Let's make our way downtown.
Walking fast.
The face is past.
Um,
Pace is fast.
I will give Talamh all of my stuff that needs to be sold, and I will go try and get a message to the king and queen, unless we all want to go.
Oh, so I just
we'll
get to carry your heavy ass armor.
You have the portable hole.
Oh, that's right, I do. Okay, fine.
Okay.
Actually,
just-
the +2 armor is already in the portable hole.
Just for, I feel like just for grins, I should have put on the armor and walk around in it.
Clink, clink, clink.
No longer.
So this is what it
12-year-old,
is
so-
like.
I mean, it still would not fit.
No.
Because was Talamh 5'9" or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's plate armor made for a 6'2" guy.
6'4" is what you said.
Am I 6'4"? Or
I
am
believe you said
6'2"?
6'4".
I might have. Oh, I am 6'4".
Ha! See?
Taller than I thought I was. That's good. It's good to know.
All
I
right.
don't have
So
that anymore.
looking around, you step out into the what should be mid-afternoon day, and it's still that awful crimson coloration. You notice that there's a sense of urgency in the movement around people. Not necessarily scared or anything, but there is a tension or when you are walking around. So, you are free to do whatever you want in the city. The city is yours.
This red light is not good for my complexion.
Is the sky still that weird color?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Where are we going first?
Whether we wanted to talk to the king, right?
Yes, let's go. Let's do that. Onward.
I guess we're going to see the king and queen.
I'm going straight to the palace.
Okay. So, as you approach... I mean, that's optimistic.
What?
So, as you approach the first wall...
Okay, fine.
You make your way through between the Dragon's Ward and the Hydra's Ward. And you are stopped as there is a line of people waiting to get into the city. Moving at a fairly quick pace, but guards are posted. Excuse me. And they are checking people as people file into the Ravens Bluff or Highgrove Village areas.
How slow is it moving?
I mean, standard TSA check line.
And how many
So,
people?
Let's find out.
But you know, at least one of them has a bottle of water that's bigger than 3 ounces, and they're going to cause a whole snafu.
Oh my gosh. I hate
All right, guys. I do have pass wall, but I can only cast it once today.
No, it's okay, guys. I got Bifeld pre-check.
Wait, I live here. I'm trying to get home. Can I just like give them my, ID and say, hey, this is feck. No, it's not gonna work anymore because it doesn't look like me.
Yeah, your ID is 12
They're gonna be
years
like,
out of date.
You stole an ID from a child.
No, it's just 12 years out of date.
Kind of.
Hey, fellas, does this look like me still?
A little bit. It's you. You're just older.
Oh. Do
Oh,
they
I've
still-
turned into a deer.
I don't think they do. Man, back in the 90s, we used to get little picture IDs as kids with our thumbprints on them.
Yep, I had one.
Wait, what?
Did you
You
not
don't have
have
one of
one?
those?
No, why would I have one?
It might have been a Midwest thing.
Yeah, we got picture IDs as a kid.
I had
there's,
like a school ID.
No, this is like 4-year-old me with my picture and my thumbprints, and my parents would carry it around when we would travel.
No, I didn't have to get my fingers printed because I wasn't a criminal.
Well, it's a travel ID. So maybe your parents got it as a travel ID.
It was
I have
in
no
case I
idea.
got
For you.
kidnapped.
Yeah.
They could identify
'Cause
the
I had-
body.
I had a military ID
That's
that
a
had
little-
my thumbprints on it.
Jeez, you were
Um,
4 years
it
old and in the
makes
military? Were they
sense.
that desperate at the time?
Oh yeah.
I mean, like Desert Storm, I know, but it couldn't have been that bad.
Oh, you have no idea. The sand, it gets everywhere.
Oh,
I love that Curiosity picked up on Zero's thing, and I just hear Panda in the background picking up on mine.
That's like the most morbid. Yeah, no. So if they find my body, they would know who it was based off of the fact that they could find my.
As long as I still had
fingerprints, you know?
thumbs.
Well, he was 4. He didn't have dental records yet.
no, I heard Chuck's. I just chose to ignore it because
I'm not gonna let
Um,
that be ignored. I also I was a leash kid at the airport.
Ooh.
Yep,
I had a
unless you got
leash.
kidnapped and they sent back your thumbs, and your parents would be like, "Yep, these are it."
Those are definitely his thumbs. I do know that. They match the thumbprints that we have here.
Oh man.
God, we are morbid right now. Hey, this is the conversation we're having while we're waiting to pass the time in the
There you
line.
go. Well, there's about
Yeah.
there's 58 people in front of you. Just so you know.
Jeez. Hey, at least in my campaign, I only made you wait in line for like 10 people.
I rolled. I just rolled.
Are we just gonna wait in line, or should we try and persuade our way through?
Just wait.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
All right, we'll just wait in line.
Okay. It moves fairly quickly. They're not doing a deep dive through every.
They're just making sure people aren't werewolves, basically.
Yeah. So you see people having to show. They check sleeves. They check necks. Every now and then, a person is taken and stepped off to the side.
Give him a pinprick with a silver needle.
Well, you look off to the right of you, and you see a little, like a fenced-off area, kind of I'm trying to think of, like a goat pen, basically, but with a little tent. And there's some people sitting around on benches, and
yeah, they were selected for random screening. We get it.
Oh yeah, of course.
Let's go through.
Yeah,
they're all bearded and wearing turbans, aren't they? I see what this is.
God.
I see what this is.
No, we're not
gonna go
doing
through
that. We're not doing that. No, shut that down now. No.
Inside in the pen is like a square of like moonbeam spell, and they shove them through.
Oh God.
And there's a healing potion on the other side in case they weren't actually a werewolf.
It's just hurtful.
Wow.
So yes, you do notice. Well, two of you notice. That these people all have the marking, the blackish purple mark.
All the people in that village we saved are going to turn into lycanthropes.
Oh God.
And so they're not under any threat, but you can definitely tell the distraught nature of these people. They look to be being taken care of, but they're definitely being quarantined at the moment.
Cool.
So, as you approach, a guard is walking up and down as you get closer and closer, and approaches your group and says, what business do you have in the inner districts?
We have urgent news for the king and queen, and possibly the leaders of the military. Whoever's in charge of fighting off the cults.
That would be the king and queen.
Okay, I didn't know if there was like a general taking charge for them to be, safe. Yeah, that's we have important information.
All right. You're another group claiming that. Be aware we've had lots of people claiming to have information on that. You're going to have to convince the Crowned Village sentries to let you in.
Yep.
But if you have proof, then the king and queen are taking visitors. They're a little on edge now, so you will have to prove yourself.
Understandably.
Just so you know, as you approach, we are having everybody open up and allow their bags, any items to be inspected. If you have any bags of holding, other items like that, portable holes, you are going to have to open them up for inspection to enter.
Okay.
So
Fine. It's a big to-do, but fine.
you don't have to dump it out. We'll go in.
Yep, no problem.
Excellent. Then, thank you. Proceed.
I
I'll go
lay
up
out
and
the portable hole.
I'll let them do the whole, the whole body check.
Okay.
Spread them.
Oliver, are you protesting the check in any way?
Just not the mask, but everything else.
Okay. They do say we are going to require both of you to remove your helmets.
I'll take off my helmet, and then I'm going to say, my friend here, he can't remove his mask. It's a religious thing. And he's not allowed to.
And what deity is that?
It is a little bit of a smaller sect of the of worship to Selûne, the goddess of the moon, of course.
The aspect of the White Raven, hence the mask.
White Raven. Go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
All of us?
Nope, just, well... Yeah, let's do a party one.
Is that
okay?
Persuasion?
Persuasion.
Okay.
I mean, I guess deception would be...
Oh!
Oh, no!
Oh, no!
Because we aren't telling the truth. We
Oh,
aren't
it's
lying
true.
to them.
So, yeah, so deception instead. Good.
Roll deception instead.
Do I need to roll deception also?
Yep.
Oh, okay, that's better.
Oh, come on. All right.
Wow, these are
I
some
really
of the worst
should make
rolls.
that one stay, but I won't.
All right. Where's my deception? There it is.
Oh,
You can use the inspiration.
Oh yeah, I have inspiration.
All right.
All right, I'm down to 3
So-
more.
A
14,
14, a
16,
16, and an 18. All right.
Wow, you guys have +9 to deception?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, look at me with my little +1, and I still rolled better than you. With advantage.
I rolled 2 nat 1s on my persuasion.
This is going to be a fun session if it keeps going this way.
Wait, okay, guys, I might have to go get my shirt if the rolls are going this way, because I'm not wearing it.
I'm wearing my shirt.
I'm wearing my shirt.
He's wearing a shirt!
Wow. Yeah, I did laundry like yesterday.
I did laundry 2 hours ago to make sure I had the shirt.
I did my laundry a week ago to make sure that I had my shirt ready. I do my laundry on Sundays.
No.
I'm not wearing my shirt.
He rolled against it. Yeah, that's a 2.
Oh, we would have been fine.
So
My crit fail, because technically you can't crit fail ability checks.
It still is a 10.
You can only crit fail attacks. So my crit fail would have still beat him.
And you know that we have never played it that way. We play with the fails.
Yes, but
If it was a 20 and it wasn't a higher, you'd be saying we always play with the 20. We never...
No, 20s, I will never say that 20s automatically succeed. 20s are the best possible outcome.
Yeah, it's
that
like...
does not mean they automatically succeed.
It's like saying, I want to try to Spider-Man climb up this wall. All right, go ahead and try. Hey, I got a nat 20. Does that mean I make it up? No, it just means you fall and don't break your neck.
I think I've been pretty consistent with this, that 20s almost 99% of the time will always be a success for me.
Unless you're trying to convince, like, the king and queen to give up their crown or something.
Or if you're trying to convince a whole community or encampment of cultists that you're a chef.
Hey.
She is a chef,
She is
though.
a chef.
Yeah, I was a chef.
I don't think we even rolled nat 20s in that situation, did we?
No.
I think I just
We
rolled
just cooked
high.
really well.
Yeah, I rolled well, and then she cooked well enough to confirm the claim.
It was the initial one, the very first one, that wasn't
Maybe.
at 20.
Vote for the boss.
In any case,
So,
Yeah.
alright, so he says, very well, but, no funny business.
I just had the
Any-
funniest thought.
I assure you that none of us have a sense of humor, so no funny business.
No funny business. I just had the funniest thought.
I say out of character, by the way.
I know.
Do you want to voice his funny thought, or should I keep going?
No, I was thinking to myself, God, I should make my face white and featureless and say, "Do I have to take my mask off too?"
Oh no. You're
would
lucky
be
you have
bad.
control with the
Chewinga.
Chewinga.
It's a chewinga.
My chewinga face.
Chewinga. So he then motions over, and a well-armored, white-robed individual steps forward with 2 twigs and says, "Any contraband that you need to declare right now before we let you in."
I don't think we have anything that would be considered contraband, so no.
I didn't think so.
I mean, we have some weapons and stuff with us, but I think that's pretty par for the course.
Weapons are fine.
Okay, yeah, I can't think of anything else that would be considered contraband.
Okay. He verbalizes a spell, and out of the bag of holding,
You mean the portable hole?
portable hole,
Portable hole.
float your rings from the cult members.
I did
Huh.
think about that for a second.
Do we have extra rings in the portable hole?
Yeah,
I thought we were.
They
I
weren't
thought we
we
were
only
just
had the
each
3 of
wearing.
them.
I thought we were just each wearing one.
Oh, well, then they light up on
Oh.
your hands.
Oh,
Oh,
I didn't realize that was not travel rings weren't allowed.
The crimson rings worn only by cult members that have been popping up inside the walls to attack people.
if we could pop inside the walls to attack people, we would have.
Some have been getting sloppy. Why do you have those rings?
These rings are they help us travel through the Feywild without affecting time.
And where did you get these rings?
Oh,
In
we
the
got them off
Feywild.
of a bunch of cultists that we killed. Yes.
In the Feywild.
Absolutely
Oh,
in the Feywild,
absolutely,
yeah.
yes.
Yep.
You say you killed the cultists and you're not cultists. Do you have any proof of this?
I mean, what kind of proof would work to prove?
Do you have any cultists? I'll kill
You're
one right
asking
now.
me. You're asking me to prove a negative, which is literally impossible.
That isn't my problem. You have to convince me to be let in.
We received the reward for killing Helden.
You're the group that killed Helden.
Yes. Did the guards give me a receipt when I got that reward? Because Ridire totally would have kept it.
I'm going to say roll me a D100. 50 or higher, you get a receipt.
Come on.
That's a 94, baby.
Hey! With a wax
Here,
seal and everything.
I'll pull out the wanted poster that they stapled the receipt to. like here's this proof.
Yep, on your wanted poster with a sealed sign of
Bounty
payment
completed or whatever.
bounty
yeah.
completed, paid in full. Oh my god. All right, roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Hey.
DC on this is gonna
Okay.
be so low.
That's a 23. I'm rolling pretty low on persuasion today.
Oh man, he looks it over and says, "You'd better take this right to the crowned village."
Did
Yeah,
we get a guard escort?
That's where we're trying to go. We have information about the cult's movements for the king and queen.
And he motions to one of the guards and writes out a little letter, wraps it up, seals it really quickly. Bypass the line, go straight to the front. Show them this.
All right.
All right.
Freaking 94 on a D100. You're getting some beneficial treatment here. This was going to be a lot harder when I wrote it.
I mean,
You didn't have to.
you didn't have to give us the option.
I didn't give you the option. You came up with it.
That's
I love
fair.
it.
That's true. When the players come up with something that you like better than what you planned, you run with it. That's definitely my rule.
I'm gonna reward that. Like, there are some things coming down the road that I'm so excited about that people put into motion without realizing it.
Really?
Yes. So, yeah, you
We'll zoom to the next line. We'll run to the front of the line. I'll hand him the missive.
So these guards are a lot more... This line is smaller, but you can see that the guards are a lot more forceful. They're a lot nastier to people that are trying to get up, and they're turning a lot more people away.
Makes sense.
And as you approach the line, this really gruff, half-orc guard, you can tell has taken a little bit too much pride in being kind of tough and scary. Like, his armor is scuffed in a way that seems more to intimidate than naturally battle-worn. And he, sees you walk up and says, "Go away."
I have this missive from one of the men at the gates.
I don't care what you have. You're not getting in.
Are you the one in charge here?
Yeah, I am.
I'd like to speak to your manager.
I would like to speak to whoever is in charge, and I have this missive, and it is imperative that it be read.
You're another wannabe adventuring group wanting some quick money and some praise from the
I don't
King
care
Queen.
about your money or your praise. We have urgent news for the king and queen, and I have this missive from the gates.
Hand it over.
That's what I've been trying to do, and I hand it to him.
he rips it out of your hand and he opens it up and takes a second to read it. And so you're
Do
a
you know
couple
how
of
to read?
you're. He just gives Talamh a glare. So you took this off of some fallen adventurer. Now you're claiming the that this was you.
This was me. It has my name right there, Ser Ridire. If you aren't going to issue government-issued identification and then demand me to have some way to prove who I am, that's a very backward system.
He starts to protest and say some nasty words in Orcish. At that point, say a gnome.
I like gnomes.
A gnome in well-dressed garb comes from talking to a couple of other guards and says, Gnod? What's the problem here? And Gnod says, and I'll write that down just for your notes, Gnod.
Wow. That's a heck of a name.
Says, these posers are trying to get in and waste everybody's time. And the gnome responds with, and what has made you the one to decide that? hand me the note. And he gets the note and he reads it and looks down and says, Nod, take a break. Go have a little rest. You three. What are your names?
Ser Ridire, Oliver Dunwald, Talamh Dall.
Yes, as in that Dall.
Yes.
Should have said so. I mean, if you're going to your house, I didn't know they had an elder daughter. If you're going to your house, that, obviously we're going to try and get you in as quickly as possible. I apologize for that one. You can go to the guard barracks in the, where were they? The Lions Village, and put in a complaint if you feel the need to.
Oh, that's fine. I'm sure there have been enough people lying that he's a little bit stressed.
Your understanding is appreciated. Please go through, and once you're through here, the guards at the castle will actually probably be a little bit more understanding.
Cool. Thank you.
Yes.
What was your name, by the way?
You're gonna do that? No names.
I might not. I have no intention to put in a complaint, but I'd be willing to put in a commendation.
Well, I appreciate that. The name is Knudnert.
Knudnert.
Isn't tight.
A pleasure. Thank you.
Yes.
I'll shake his hand. My giant gauntleted hand that's the size of his entire torso.
Yes, Lieutenant Knudnert, at your service, and thank you for taking care of one of these werewolves, at least.
Yep,
Well,
our plan is to take care of a lot
the
more.
Appreciate
Swaddle them up like little babies and take care of them. No, we're gonna bury them.
You're sending me very mixed messages, Miss Dall, and good luck to you.
Off we go to the palace.
Okay. So,
Off on a hero's journey.
damn it, curiosity, every time. That song is such a kryptonite for me.
We're just doing what all the heroes do.
Oh, I'm out of shape. My tummy hurts.
Damn it. Oh. Okay. So, you approach the castle, and a third round of guards are met. This time, they seem to be led by a fairly young dragonborn with bronze scales. And as you approach, he says, and yes, what business do you have at the castle today?
We have information about the movements of the cult for the king and queen.
And is this second-hand information? Third-hand?
I looked upon them directly through the use of a divination spell, so you tell me.
Divination spell? We've been trying that ourselves. How...
We've had a few run-ins with some of their leadership, unfortunately, as it may be. We
She
killed
literally
Yeldon.
stabbed me.
Here's this information just because we've had to prove it. Yeah, she got stabbed.
I show them my stab scar.
We chased them off. We chased her off, but yeah, we are...
Her. the
Acolyte is
She's
what
like a little
she calls
fox.
herself. Yeah, she's a fox lycanthrope.
you have a name.
Yeah.
Aye.
She claims to be Heldon's daughter. I don't know how much of that is true. At the very least, he must have raised her. Whether it's biologically daughter, it's questionable.
Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check with advantage, everybody. We'll do a group one.
Everybody.
Everybody.
22, 21. Thankfully for that.
14.
18.
Because you have advantage.
18. Oh, we have advantage. Yay!
All right, well.
I mean, we have a lot of information that we wouldn't have unless we
Actually did this.
had done these things. Yeah.
Please follow me. We'll go request an audience with the king and queen,
Thank you.
and lead you into
Clank. Clank,
into the
clank.
castle. Very gorgeous interior, marble walls, high ceiling. Green elvish architecture that kind of wraps around the pillars with these gorgeous accents to the white marble. Lots of tapestries on the walls, purples and kind of a teal color. As well. And you're brought into a little side room, and the Dragonborn says, yes, my name is Lionel.
Yeah.
Lionel.
I'm Ser
And
Ridire.
I am on the court of King Arenel and Queen Terna. I will bring your information to them, and if they wish to see you, then you will be received. Please leave all items, any jewelry, and he gives your rings a little bit of a look.
Oh, yep.
Right.
Yep, we took
Right,
these
right.
off with the cultists. Yep.
That will make
Portable
sense.
hole.
No weapons, please.
Yep. Do I have to take off my armor, or would the armor be fine?
Armor is fine. We
Okay.
Can
are not
Can I
worried
keep
about
my-
penetrating your armor.
Oh god, I'm just imagining Ridire actually laughing at that.
That was in character.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's even better. Can I keep my walking stick?
Miss, I'm sorry, name?
Olive Dall?
Dall?
Aye.
In relation to the...
Yes.
Eh.
Dovendal?
What? I didn't know they had an eldest daughter.
Mm-hmm.
My apologies.
I've been away for a while, so it's not like a lot of people would know.
I see. Well, none of my business. I apologize. Obviously, we're not going to remove you of your walking stick. That would be insensitive.
Thank you.
Gandalf moment.
Surely you are not part of a blind girl from her walking stick.
Oh, went a little bit into Connery there.
Yeah,
A little bit.
sorry.
That's fine.
This
I
is coming
can't
from
shake-
the guy that last session did a Russian accent by saying, "I'm doing a Russian accent."
I
mean-
can't shake the Scottish accent.
no.
I've got to bring the Connery in it a little bit.
Russian accents are not cool, Chuck. Oliver has a Ukrainian accent.
Yes.
Yes.
He says things like Szczedrik, Szczedrivochka, Prilatila, Lativochka, which is Ukrainian,
Wow.
by the way. It's song lyrics.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Meant to be sung to the tune of Carol of the Bells.
Ooh.
Interesting.
If there's a recording of that, link me to it later, because I want to hear that.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah. So,
I'll dump all my weapons and stuff. I'll basically just down to just my armor. That's all I'll take with me. We'll just dump everything else in the portable.
Oh,
I
gotta put my vicious dagger on the table.
We could just throw it all in the hole, right?
Yeah.
I don't want my portable hole all cluttered. I don't need to be accidentally stepping on something.
Okay.
sharp.
We'll organize everything neatly on the table they provided for us.
Thank you.
He's gone for about 15 minutes, and in the time you make a nice little... It looks like a prop table right before a show, with just everything nicely laid out and...
Ridire labels everything.
With his 6 short swords. Sword number what?
I only have
Sword
4 short swords.
I thought it was 6 for some
No, it's
reason.
4.
Okay.
All right. Anybody doing anything underhanded that I need to know about? Anything trying to smuggle in?
No.
I'm
have
assuming
no reason
the gauntlets are just gauntlets.
They're armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm allowed the armor of the ancients, I think you're allowed the gauntlets.
Oh, that super spellcasting armor. Yeah.
I
Jeez.
I think the only thing I'd have to put away is like.
I'm wearing armor that can cast mass suggestion to meet with the king and queen.
But they don't know that.
No, but I'm saying like.
Well, I mean, they
know
might
that
know. We don't know
armor-
if they know it or not.
They know that armor can possess enchantments, so.
True. But he's also wearing his, like, robe over it, so...
That's true. No. I don't wanna
PsychGuy may have forgotten that little detail.
I'm not going to use mass suggestion on the
Yeah.
king and queen.
It's not like we're going to. It's nice to know that we
might
could.
happen, but we could do it.
So,
We
I
won't,
suggest
but
we fight these werewolves.
Why would I cast mass suggestion on them when I can cast command on my own as a paladin spell? I'm kidding.
Because command is more like specific
Command
phrases.
Command is like a single word. But
Yeah.
Suggestion is a phrase. Yep.
Yeah.
Suggestion is the more powerful version of the same type of spell.
All right. So, the time goes by. Everything is neatly labeled. And Lionel walks in and says, looks it over. Says, and obviously, and there was a guard in the room with you the entire time.
Oh, good.
And says, okay, obviously for our sake, we're gonna have to do a pat down really quick to, just be on the safe side. And then
Yep.
the, queen and king have agreed to hear you and would like to know everything.
Yes.
So, quick pat down.
That
and
tickles.
you are ushered into the throne room. The doors open and you can see in front of you, again, very, very beautiful stonework. Marble tiling with the same deep purples and darkish green accents. Large windows that are currently covered up. And in the center of towards the back center of the room, up 5 steps sit a elf and a half-elf. And you know the elf to be King Arenel and the half-elf to be Queen Turna. And Lionel beckons you forward. There are a few guards in the room. And off to the side of the throne, there is a female gnome and a non-binary elf.
Way to represent.
Figured that would be fun to throw in some more uniqueness to that character.
Like, oh, the Queen of Witches helper.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Yes, if I remember correctly, I believe that was.
All I know is
they,
this
them.
palace ain't got nothing on Sarastra's place.
No.
She had the whole the night sky.
Yes,
Loved her hot
there.
sauce.
Compared to what
Yes.
you saw, wow, really?
Bringing it back.
Every damn time.
Dude,
We're
we
chefs.
should like.
It
we gotta
always
make-
comes back to food.
It
Yeah,
always
now
comes
we need to
back
just, like-
food.
I need to make a T-shirt with just like her silhouette on it, and it's like a bottle of like red hot sauce
Please do.
with her white
Oh.
silhouette on it.
Oh, please do.
That'll be the other role for initiative. So we'll have like 3. We've got Ridire in his underwear saying, "Can I use athletics?"
I want that one. I would wear that one all the time.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so
So yes, you're ushered forward, and
But you said she's a half elf.
Queen Turna.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, he must be on his like 3rd wife by now. Because half elves don't live that long.
they live a little bit longer than humans.
Yeah.
Like twice as long, maybe. Time and a
Yeah,
half.
but they've ruled for nearly 400 years, and there's no way that she could have been alive that whole time.
Potions of longevity.
All right, fine. I know all about those.
They're rich.
All right, fine. I will accept this. This is fine. Everything's fine.
Maybe
The lore
her
is just-
elven lineage comes from a specific line of elves that makes her more long-lived.
The lore is just burning all down around me. It's fine.
All right,
Everything's
this
fine.
second,
Like
I
a
gotta
dog in
I gotta hype myself up before we talk to the king and queen. This second,
that
I need some
burning
hype up.
house.
I need some hype up music.
Speaking of music,
Okay.
Chuck,
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, come on.
Oh boy.
Oh,
What is
hype
happening?
up music. Oh yeah, here we go. There it is.
Should we be listening right now?
I,
Or
I, don't,
I feel like-
no, this is.
I-
I'm.
do you need private time?
Yeah!
are you making Artemis a brother right now?
Oh, no.
Okay. All right, I'm hyped up.
Damn, that was quick.
Okay. Guys, sometimes you just need some glamorous by Fergie to get you going.
I don't know what's happening. I've lost the rails. I don't know if I
Okay.
ever had the rails.
Holy mackerel! What did we just witness?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, we're in the palace, so I gotta move my little boop in the castle.
Oh, this is my life.
I was planning that all day.
Oh right, jeez.
Oh. All right. Well, that happened while you were waiting for the king and queen. After labeling everything, that's what you all witnessed happen.
Ridire's like, gotta get psyched up. All right, let's do this. You can do this. He's like Avatar stating inside of his helmet, talking about his past incarnations.
You're smart enough, you're good enough, and gosh darn it, people like you.
You is kind, you is smart, you is important.
He pulls a little picture out of his backpack. It's just got a cat and it says "hang in there."
He would be the one to have a hang in there poster on his wall.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Okay.
Meanwhile, it's hit or miss if Tal's posters are even facing the right way.
I can picture the scene.
There's a Bards to Men poster, but it's like 90 degrees, like sideways.
Bards.
And the other one's just like
love it
there's
so
nothing on it
much.
because it's just the poster with the picture on it is facing the wall.
Did he just nonchalantly drop Bards to Men?
Yes,
Yeah.
Yes, he
Yeah.
did.
Nice. That's lore. That's
I would
canon
listen
now.
to that group.
Oh yeah, that's totally lore right now. That's in. We are world building. There are IDs. There are Bards to Men, and they make posters. Like, all right, new map. I'm just gonna track the tour route of Bards to Men.
Well, let's talk to the king and queen first before you get doing that too much of that.
Yeah.
I'm saving that for myself. That's
Part like inside in the Feywild is like in a far corner of the Feywild is a savage garden.
Oh no! Truly?
Truly
That's
deeply
mad. That's
truly
madly
madly
deep.
yeah. Deeply do. Something like that.
Yeah. Oh god. Alright, so as you walk up, right before you get to the steps, the King Terranel holds up a hand and motions for you to stop. And says,
I keep walking to pretend that I don't see the hand. Slightly.
I put a hand on her shoulder.
Oh,
Tall of you instantly clock that 4 crossbows just got raised in your direction.
that sounds dangerous. What just happened?
Shh. Stand here.
I take a step back.
Apologies, young one. Obviously we cannot be too careful with our security these days.
Well, if you're gonna have me stop, you've got to tell me.
My apologies. I did not know that you were not of sight. I figured an adventurer that has killed one of these werewolves was capable of more abilities than what we would presume.
Well,
She sees it differently.
I did not want to underestimate you. So, my
apology
apologies.
accepted.
Now,
She totally saw it.
you claim to have knowledge. You know the name of one of these werewolves.
Yes.
To be more specific, we do know the name of a couple of them. We know their leader claims to be the daughter of Helden, who we have previously disposed of. And we also know that she is in communication with another named Schlagel.
Interesting. And you've had a run-in with this acolyte before?
Yes. We fought her before, but she did manage to escape.
And where was this?
Oh, come.
Achim.
There was an incident a few months ago in Arkham. Many guards slain.
Yeah, that sounds like... I know that she definitely killed a few.
Ah, interesting. Very well. And how is it that you've come to know this knowledge? What led you to run into Acolyte in Arkham?
She found us.
She found us. I'm assuming, based on what she said, she was trying to get revenge because we killed Helden, who she claims is her father. And so she attacked us, and we fended her off. But she escaped through the Feywild. And then we gave chase, and by the time we got back, obviously, we found out all of this was going on. And we encountered more of their cult, and so I cast Scrying, since I knew who she was, and found out where they are. Last I saw them, which admittedly I cast the spell a day or two ago, they were surrounding Bilthy, but had not yet attacked it.
Bilthy?
But if you would permit me, I'd be more than willing to scry again.
I'm... Halt.
Yes, of course.
You say that they were attacking Bilthy, not Gorkill, and you're certain?
Yes. Yes, we even heard it from some of their other followers that we managed to defeat. We freed the town of Andusk from the control of some of them that had been left behind, and we overheard them talking about how they thought it was odd that they were going to pass by Gorkill.
Some sort of, we may know a possible reason. They're after specific artifacts so that they can perform some sort of ritual.
And they seem to believe one is in Bilthy, and we've been led to believe the same, so...
It is possible that they don't have all that they need, because we are in possession of 2 of those 4 items. But it is possible that maybe they're looking for the generals of Enoch in that location.
And at this, he turns to the gnome.
I like gnomes.
Says, Kelniana, have you heard of the generals of Enoch? And you can see, the gnome pauses and starts to think, and says in a older voice, give me 1 second here to think how old I actually want to make her. Says, that is not knowledge that I have. Obviously we know who Enoch is, but...
If you would allow me, I do know a little bit about these. Lord Enoch had 3 generals: Jacqueline Velisair, Oscar Zamed, and Benric Cragbuckle. And the descendants of these 3 probably have them. It's his 2 swords and a dagger.
Interesting. And at this, the king speaks up again, and so it's not people that you're after, but weapons.
They do seem to be the weapons that they are primarily after.
Very
There
well.
could be more to their plan, obviously, that we don't know about, but what we've been able to ascertain through our encounters with them and research of our own.
And what led you to get involved in all of this?
I received a message from Saloon. Some sort of a prophecy, I believe.
Saloon spoke to you.
Yes.
Has she spoken to you recently?
Not to me, no. I don't know if she has spoken to others, but I have only spoken to her the one time.
The priests at the temple claim that she has not been heard from since the skies have turned red. We could use her guidance right now.
That would make sense. I believe it is her sister that is trying to take more control. That's the way to put it. We know it is they're looking for the gauntlets of moonlight, which I am in possession of, the armor of the ancients, which my friend Ridire is currently wearing, the generals of Enoch, the two swords and daggers that belong to them, and the ring of Tyringal, which is rumored to possibly be in the lost city of Haddonfield.
Very well. Well, I'm assuming you're wanting some kind of reward for this information.
I just want to help make sure they don't succeed in doing whatever they do. We're hoping that there might be a way to get directly into Bilthy if there's a teleportation circle there or something of the like to get some troops in there to help defend it, if they haven't already begun the attack. When I scryed upon them, it seemed they were planning to starve them out, but things could have changed in the last 2 days.
Lots of movement in the last 2 days.
Yes.
Good information.
If you would like, I can attempt to scry upon them again, find out if anything has changed, and perhaps we can. I don't know how much of your army would be able to make it, if there's any way to make it close there to help. But I would love to help defend Bilthy if it hasn't fallen yet.
Oh. I will ask that you hold off on any scrying while in the castle.
Well, that's fine, but
do not want a connection made that could lead them here.
yeah, I can do it elsewhere, but we could reconvene after the fact.
Of
plans.
course, of course. And obviously you'll be leaving these items with us to keep a watch under.
Unfortunately, this one was given to me, specifically to me, from one of the Lords of the Fae. It is my duty to protect it.
You have been in contact with the Fae realm as well.
Yes, when we chased Acolyte, we chased her through the Feywild.
They've been using the Feywild to get to places faster. They have these rings that can change how the time works between the Fae and here.
It can take control of the time differential instead of just having it be random. As well as getting rid of the memory muddling effect that happens to people who wander into the Feywild.
That is disconcerting.
Yes.
Well,
I don't know that their entire army is capable of that. Some of them we've seen with the rings just explode. I don't know if they possess that same ability.
yes, we're aware of that ability of some of the more wild individuals.
Yeah, they're crazy.
We saw, we came out of the Feywild north of Andusk, right? Like in the mountains north of Andusk. We do know that there is some sort of encampment of them near a Fey tree in the mountains north of Andusk as well. That seems to be one of their stations.
It seems to be a stronghold of some sort.
North of Andusk.
Yes.
In the mountains.
In the mountains.
At you saying this, you hear the gnome start cursing.
Oh.
I'm assuming that's bad. I mean, worse than just it is there for them to be anywhere.
Well, at this point, Queen Turna, who's been listening in on this intently, speaks up and says, there is much to discuss. And this feels more like something we're going to need. A more secure and private place to talk. I believe we're going to need to get some generals involved as well, if we are to proceed. But yes, this is bad. What are your intentions now that you've brought this to us? You said you wanted to scry, and that would be helpful.
I intend to either go and assist in the defense of Bilthy, or if that is an unfortunate impossibility due to it already being taken, I want to try and figure out where they're going next and head them off.
I also have some personal business that is unfinished that I wish to inflict upon Schlager.
Yeah, we all kind of have a bone to pick with them, don't we?
I want to stab the fox.
So,
What do the king and queen look like? Can you
yes,
show us?
Yes, sorry, I completely forgot. I even pulled it up.
Are they sexy? Are they just sexy?
Oh my
sexy
gosh.
royalty?
It's like, so have you seen like 1999's masterpiece, The Mummy?
Yes, I have seen 1999's masterpiece, The Mummy, starring Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz.
Ugh.
It's been a long time, but I have been on the ride in Universal Florida recently.
It was when I saw 1999's The Mummy that I learned I had a type. And it's the
And
cast of The Mummy.
Is your type is the cast of 1999 blockbuster The Mummy, starring
is?
Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz?
Yep, just the whole cast, all of them. Every last one of them.
Yep.
Even Benny.
Yep.
Even Benny. I'm gonna look up what Benny looks like without the Benny makeup teeth. Are you putting this in the Steam chat? Or in the Discord, I mean? Hey, plug for Discord, by the way. Join that, check it out.
Yeah.
So, there they are. If I did that correctly, you should be able to see the king and queen now.
I see them.
Yay!
Kevin J. O'Connor is the actor for Benny.
Wasn't he also in? Was he in Ghostbusters?
What? O'Connor? And the
Kevin J. O'Connor. Yep.
and it's Rick O'Connell? That's funny.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm thinking of someone
Yeah,
else.
nope. Not a bad looking dude, but definitely not my type.
Well, I'm.
Mostly because he's a dude, but you know. Brendan
Well.
Fraser definitely does not qualify for that. I love me some Brendan Fraser.
Oh, George of the Jungle. Hello.
Dude,
Oh,
he's hot.
such a-
He's hot in George of the Jungle.
Yeah.
Brendan Fraser. Total snack.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic in Doom Patrol, by the way. That show is insane, but he is amazing. And he is amazing.
So Brendan
yes.
Fraser, if you ever watch this, totally come on our show.
Oh my god, I would love to talk to you. You just seem amazing. His role in Scrubs makes me cry to this day.
Where do you think we are?
And Winter just played in my head. Thank you for that, Curiosity.
You're welcome.
Get me some Josh Radin going in my brain. I'm okay with that.
I like the king and queen.
Are we getting back on track? Okay.
They're wearing coats they borrowed from James Dean.
And American Pie is now playing in my head. You're really hurting me tonight. I gave you inspiration, and you're dealing this much psychic damage.
Emotional damage.
I'm sorry. You're the one who tweeted that we make dad jokes
I did.
on our stream, and I'm just trying to fulfill people's expectations.
Yep.
You said we do our action based off of rock songs and make dad jokes, so...
Yep. Okay. So, I've lost the thread.
They're gonna a room that's more private.
Yeah,
to discuss.
they want to discuss this privately.
More private talk. We'll reconvene this evening. Give us time to settle to organize our generals.
Yes, that's perfect. We would like to reprovision as well, anyways. So.
Please take these emblems, and you will have direct access to and from the district.
Sweet.
And
Is it a pin? I'm gonna pin it like really nicely on my robe.
it is a pin.
Yeah.
It can also be a medallion if you don't want a pin.
Ooh. I like the pin though.
I wear it as a medal.
And if you're wearing Crocs, it can go in your... It's one of those Croc charms.
What?
You know Oliver has Crocs.
Wait, Oliver's been wearing Crocs this whole time?
Yeah. No.
Just,
But
It's
just at
medieval,
the
so
end. Just
they're
at
made
the
out
At
of-
the end of the campaign, if he lives, he will go on to create Crocs.
it's medieval, so they're made out of leather.
Yeah, they're leather Crocs.
Just leather
Oh,
Crocs.
God.
Is that a thing?
Crocodile skin Crocs.
Oh.
Well,
There'll be
it's-
werewolf hide shoes.
Oh, gross.
Werewolf hide lined Birkenstocks.
leather Crocs are a thing.
Oh, no.
Those seem super classy. They
I don't
seem
know
like
why
they'd
you
be
needed to
real
look
classy.
that up.
Leather.
It-
Ew, no.
You're basically just saying, here, humanity, please disappoint me again.
Time to buy some.
They're only
mean,
$50.
There's a time and a place. I mean, they are very comfortable. but
On
like,
the official Crocs website, they're only in size 7.
unless you're like a nurse or a chef, don't wear Crocs.
I'm gonna get the prom 2022 pack.
There you go.
I never went to prom.
I'll only wear Crocs if they make them like knee-high Crocs.
That defeats the purpose of
I
Crocs.
threw up.
I think you want Uggs.
Oh God.
Knee-high Uggs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you're issued your medallions, pins,
Sweet.
croc charms, and are also given.
Ooh, what else did we get?
1,000 platinum.
That's a lot.
$100 million.
Platinum.
What? Each gold piece in real life is worth what, like $200 or something crazy?
I would have said
Depends
around
on the quality of
100,
the
but
gold.
I don't know.
A gold
lot.
piece is supposed to represent like a $100 bill. Is kind of how it's supposed to.
That makes
Yeah.
One 5th edition gold piece is worth about $104 US.
Yeah, makes
Huh.
sense.
So actually, your airship tickets for first class were $1,000. That sounds about right, honestly.
So
If
hold up,
you
900.
want to know what we're talking about, you have to become a patron. We have a 0 session of Curiosity's first campaign up on the Patreon, and that it will be exclusive there until we run that campaign. So if you want a sneak peek of that, and I actually have audio as a player this time.
I'm a
which is
DM now.
very rare.
So in his pocket, Oliver has $156,416.
And you're given an extra 100 gold each.
Yay!
More than that.
Ridire finally has more money than Ash.
Also a reference to Curiosity's campaign. Why am I speaking about myself in the third person? I don't
know. That was
All right.
That was funny.
So you said each gold is worth $100, right?
104.
Roughly 104.
Okay, so
I haven't looked at your character sheet. To
You
see
have
your...
$400,000. I mean, more than that, but that's a rough.
I have $580,000 in my pocket.
Must be nice.
I wish I had $500,000 in my actual pocket.
I am
That'd be
jealous
so
of your
nice.
D&D character.
Me too.
Isn't that the whole point of D&D characters? I'm jealous of all of my D&D characters.
Yeah.
They live in a world with dragons.
Yeah. My D&D character is way hotter than I am.
Same.
Same.
Mine's not.
Women find scars sexy.
Yeah, see?
You have a ooh.
Does he look like Two-Face? Does he look like Two-Face? Aaron
That's
Eckhart?
saying that. I ain't
Sexy.
saying nothing.
He just like doesn't have a face. There's just like a hole.
It's like what's the Cyanide and Happiness bit? Harry the Handsome Butcher. I'm gonna send a picture.
Mm.
Oh boy.
He looks like Shadow Weaver without the mask on.
So, I don't need to buy anything. I just want to sell all of my junk. Can we just, like, quick do that?
Yeah, roll me a
That's Oliver.
D100 to find the best shop to sell everything.
Ooh, can I?
Yeah.
I need to find a shop to
That
buy
is a
things.
90.
Wow, dude.
What the?
Your 100 rolls tonight are insane.
All right, I'm about to balance this out. You ready?
It's making up for those bad 20s earlier.
Told ya.
Curiosity, I will give you advantage because you did live here.
Oh yay! I'm from here. I totally know where everything is because I wasn't kept, cooped up in my house
You escaped.
all the time. Well, that's
All the
true.
time.
Take the free advantage.
It's part of your backstory.
That's
Be a
better.
1. Be a 1. 42.
This roll is the same number as our episode.
Yeah, the episode number.
It's also the answer to life, the universe, and everything.
Hey!
Hey!
So,
Ooh.
capital gains. That's the answer to the life, universe, and everything. Episode
Aw.
42.
I might have to change the name to
The
Blowing in
episode
the
of the
wind.
life, the universe, and everything.
it's how many roads must a man walk down?
How many roads must a man walk down?
42.
Oh, okay.
So, in honor of that, I'm giving you double advantage.
So I guess
roll
roll
again.
again?
Because why not? Why not? We're off the rails. This is fun.
Oh.
It's back to 12!
Back to 12.
Are my dice broken?
What are the chances? 1 in
About
100.
1 in 100.
100, yeah. Still,
Actually, to roll it twice in a row on a
1 in
D100,
1,000?
still
it's
1 in
like-
100
it's
because
more
it's an
than that.
independent roll.
1 in 10,000. Because it's 100
yeah, but to
squared.
roll 2 rolls and have them both end up the same.
Yeah.
It ends up being like 1 in 10,000.
Yeah, 100 squared.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was the same because they're independent rolls. They have nothing to
Well,
do with each other.
On any given
Each roll is the chances are that, but the chance for you to make 2 rolls and have them both be the same number on a 100-sided dice.
Yeah, this is why I
is-
failed math.
Yeah, is a lot lower.
All right, well, Ridire, you find a shop. Let's find which district you're in.
It's in the Bright Home.
You want to look in Brightholm?
I don't actually care. I was just looking at all of them. And
nope,
I
that
settled on one.
the landmark there is a shrine to the Surtur, the god of fire giants.
Cool.
Really? That's that Surtur?
Yep. They have a shrine there in the Brightholm district.
That seems dangerous.
Let's see. We will do.
Oh.
I'm getting rid of all my junk.
And afterwards we shall call you Grey Worm. God, that's an old reference. Sorry, guys.
We're gonna
That
go
was
to
terrible.
the Raven's Bluff village.
Oh yeah, that's where the what's its face tavern is with the timey-wimey stuff.
No, that is.
Oh.
No, that's down in Dragon's Ward.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the Thirsty Harper.
A thirsty Harper. That's right.
So,
Where's my money? As I kick open the door.
Yeah.
all right,
Raven's Bluff.
you're welcome to do that if you want to do that. We'll start with so you walk into Cora's Smithy, and it is a very nondescript outside. You see a sign that has plate armor and 2 long swords in the back, making a cross on the sign, and then just a very plain thatch roof, and your standard, I forget what the walls are made of in, like...
Wattle and daub.
Sure. And, but as you walk inside, it is... The first thing that you notice is the heat hitting you. Just an immense amount of flame coming from a forge. And
That's hot.
the interior is decorated in everything dragon. Like, there's dragon knickknacks, there's dragon figurines, there's
Is
just
Oliver with me? He'd love this place.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, there's a picture of a dragon that looks like it was commissioned by, a first year art student. everything in this place is dragon.
Cool.
And as you walk up, a soot-covered elf takes off some goggles and kind of dusts herself off. You see this soot and dirt and sweat brush off of her and says, "Yeah, what can I do for you?"
Hello, I have arms and armor I wish to sell. If that's at all something you're interested in.
Always willing to take something off your hands that you don't need? That might be a little out of my price range, what you're wearing right there. But
oh no, this I'm keeping. But I'll have Talamh. We have it stored. I'll have Talamh roll out the portable hole.
Okay.
And I'll pull the armor out of there.
I
And
go
then,
in and get the portable hole, and I metal bend it out.
And then I have my, and then I have my assortment of extra weapons that are just normal.
They just like come flying out of the hole, beep, 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 beep. And they poke into the ground.
So I have the +2 plate mail. I have 4 short swords. I have 4 hand axes, and I have a javelin that I want to get rid of.
Good lord. Okay. Well, the javelin, I'll take off of your hands for a single gold piece.
Done.
Write these down because I'm not. The short sword, 5 gold per.
20 gold. Done.
Excellent. You said some hand axes as well, I see.
I have 4 hand axes.
4 hand axes. Those all, a gold piece as well. For each of those I'll give you.
So 4 gold pieces. Done.
Alright, and now... +2 plate mail. Ooh. Alright, let me take a look here at it. Spends a little bit of time.
Is +2 something like a character would actually say, or is it just really good armor?
It's just really good armor.
It's just really good armor.
It's enchanted armor.
Okay.
It'd be like a stronger enchantment than like a +1, but it would still be just be enchanted armor.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
an enchantment. It's an enchantment of defense, essentially.
I mean, spell levels are like an actual thing, lore-wise, so I didn't know if like...
Yeah.
I mean, they wouldn't use the word, but they would definitely recognize a +1 versus a +2 versus...
Yeah,
none.
they'd recognize the strength of the enchantment, yep.
Ooh.
Actually, what it's going to be is that there are certain glyphs that make it a +1, and then those can be altered to be a +2, and then altered further. And the more elaborate they are, the more levels it is.
The +1 glyph is a Squirtle, and then +2
Oh.
is a War Turtle, and +3 is a Blastoise.
I was trying to give myself +4 armor, but I spelled it 14. It's +14 now?
And so she looks it over and says, yeah, a little on the battered side. It's seen some hits, but overall very nice quality. What's the platinum exchange? It's 100 gold is 1 platinum.
10 gold is a
10 gold.
10
platinum.
gold.
God, can it be 100 gold?
I'll give you 400 platinum for it.
4,000 gold?
Wow.
Hell yeah. Done.
For that price, hey, can I burn a spell slot to pop the dings out of it?
I mean, yeah, you can
All right.
mend it. I'm not raising the price at all.
No, I just because she's giving us $4,000, I want it to like, or 4,000 gold, I want it to like be nice.
Well, I
Yep.
appreciate the help with that. Still gonna make a few changes of my own before selling
sure.
it to some,
Flavor it in
wannabe
your
adventurer.
Oh, hey, it's clearly not lizard themed, so.
Cool.
Oh yeah, I also am.
Deer's rich now.
I'm gonna mold the earth off of her,
Okay.
so now she's clean from her soot.
She looks at her. Now, why'd you go and do a thing like that?
Cause it was all over you.
Yeah, as it should be. We come from the
I put it-
dirt, we live in the dirt, and we go back to the dirt, as it was intended.
None of you lecture me about dirt. I put it back on her.
I will
can't-
lecture whoever I want.
Oh, I'm not getting into this.
Talamh, don't fight the nice lady. Cool. Just as a side note, since you've been so helpful and friendly so far, do you happen to have any enchanted weapons for sale?
Everybody thinks that I'm friendly when they take all of my money. But I'd be happy to
I mean, I'm willing to reinvest some of it back into
so-
you. Yeah, it's like.
not gonna complain. What are you looking for?
Well, I tend to use a sword, so swords are always nice. But I'm looking for something that would give me some more range.
Got range. I mean, you just sold me a javelin. We got a few bows and crossbows that I've been working on, but I don't do any enchantments here, just strictly metalworking.
Just the fine crafting of the weapons. Okay. In that case, I don't think there's anything I particularly need. Obviously, I have this armor, which is serving me just well. So.
Do you have any silvered hand wraps?
Oh yeah, could use something that lets her punch things.
Silvered hand wraps.
For punching werewolves.
Going after werewolves, huh?
Oh, we have been, and we intend to continue doing so.
Well, getting a sheet of silver that thin... probably not going to be something that I can make a hand wrap out of, but if you want some silver knuckles, I could probably do that.
Is that gonna get in the way of me holding anything else?
No, it would be a free
Like brass-
action to put them on. They're just brass knuckles.
Like brass knuckles.
Alright. Ting ting.
So, that would run you... How much does it cost to silver things? I have this...
Costs
written down
100
somewhere.
gold to silver something.
Perfect.
Default in the game.
So, that'll cost you 100 gold.
Alright.
All right. Let me get some measurements of your hands very quickly.
I put out my hands.
And she does a quick assessment. Basically gets your ring size on each finger. And says you can wait about an hour. Or you can come back a little later.
We have a lot of time. We could go look for some place that does enchantments and then come back
Right.
to collect your knuckles.
I'm gonna go get myself some bracers of defense.
Yes. Yeah. We'll come back in a short while. Real quick, would you happen to know someone that does deal in enchantments or enchanted items?
Looking. I know I have one of these. I have something fun. I thought.
The tabaxi store just
randomly pops up. At 8:11 p.m. is a pause that we would have to edit out.
Yes. Okay. Yes, if you go to exit the store and take a left and follow the road, you will end up in the Noble's Farthing, and you will find an inn called the Wand of Lightning. And they have an enchantment store in the back.
Excellent. Thank you.
Before we leave, you seem to be very interested in dragons.
Oh.
At least from the core.
Yeah, you're an observant one, huh?
Well, I believe that I have some sort of draconic blood in myself or something of that sort, and I've been trying to learn more about dragons that might be in the area.
In one very quick movement, so quick that even Talamh has a hard time kind of registering it, she has parkour leaped over the table and is half an inch from you.
Oh, yes.
Tell me everything right now.
Well, I primarily work with acid, so I believe from research that I've done, there are only 2 types of dragons that could do that, and I'm pretty sure it would be a black dragon. But the research I've done, I haven't really found anything about the black dragon around, so I don't know if you know anything about
Black dragon.
black dragons in the area or around.
Black dragon. Come. Don't move. And she
I will be right here.
runs off into one of the corners of the store where you see now a kind of like a reading nook has been set aside, and it looks like a small library has just exploded. And
My kind of reading nook.
you watch as all of a sudden books just start flying all around you. And Oliver, go ahead and roll me a D100.
Oliver's turn. Guidance. No, I'm kidding.
With advantage.
Advantage. Okay.
I'm going to give you advantage on this.
69.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. Okay. That's funny. You
I
needed
wish
to
I
be
could roll 420 on a D100.
The modifier's high enough.
Talamh, go ahead and roll me a 420.
Not a D420. Roll a 420.
A D420, I meant. But
Nice.
thank you for being literal. Yeah, so... Oh, you actually did. Ah, darn. If it was a natural one, you all would have met Snoop Dogg in the campaign.
Dang.
What?
Snoop Dogg just would have walked in.
I would pay for a cameo just to have him appear, even though that'd be like $300-400 minimum to
Hey
talk
man,
to
we
him.
gotta kizzle these whizzles.
Yep, new goal in life: play Dungeons and Dragons with Snoop Dogg.
I'd be down.
Did
Is it
not
back
know
to
that was
Snoop
a
Dogg
thing I
again?
wanted to happen.
I feel like that would be a fun game.
We could get like a knockoff of Vin Diesel, just be Vin Gasoline.
I would. Yeah,
Like,
that-
he's the Vin Diesel impersonator who plays Dungeons and Dragons with us. Because I know he plays D&D.
he does.
He does.
He does. His that horrible movie he was in was based off of his character.
The Last Witch Hunter was really good. I hate that people hate that movie because I so enjoyed it.
Oh, I thought Chronicles of... Oh, is that the movie? I thought Chronicles of Riddick was based off a comic book.
Riddick is.
Riddick
the,
is.
the, la-
Oh, Witch
the last
Hunter.
Witch Hunter is based off of one of his D&D characters.
I have to rewatch it. It wasn't for me.
One of his tattoos in Triple X, I think, is the name of his character too.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't like search Triple X the movie. Like you have to be very
It's
specific.
really
about,
Yeah.
like,
Vin Diesel, Sam Jackson film. So, Oliver, you a few seconds or a minute or two goes by, and she stands up with a book, and you can see that the pages are like burned on the edges. It looks like there are quill markings all over this book. And she says, so, no black dragons have been sighted around for many years. But, see, I can't leave to go try and find this. But, I've heard that there's a black dragon many years ago that hides out right outside in the hills or the mountains outside of Gorkil.
That is very useful information. I'm very grateful for that.
Now, the thing to remember, black dragons, they don't like to be seen. So if this one was seen, might be a chance he's hiding somewhere.
That would make sense.
Wait,
So,
you said they don't like to be seen?
they do not.
I volunteer to find it.
She cannot see this. Like
I like you.
Ironically, she would be probably the best at finding it.
it's probably true.
Okay. You, sassy one.
Yes?
Not,
Oh, her.
not you, the other sassy one. You said you're getting bracers, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Bring me the bracers. Cause you guys are dragon fans. And I'll build the knuckles into the bracers.
Oh, that sounds cool. Yes,
That
let's do
sounds
that.
badass.
So, no,
You're gonna look so cool, Talamh.
just pay for the silver, the 100 gold, same price, but I'll build them in.
That's awesome.
It's already out of my inventory.
And you like dragons, right?
Me? Yes, of course.
The masked one.
I can't see where you're pointing because you're just pointing into a camera.
Hold on. Wait, the masked one? My face is white and I say, yes.
And
I
I'm
don't
wearing a
know what's
helmet.
happening anymore. I don't know what's
Yes,
happening anymore.
He likes
I am
dragons.
generally a fan of dragons, as I seem to come from one. I probably should be.
You all keep a secret?
Yes.
All of you? Promise?
Yeah.
I
sure.
promise.
Sassy
Uh,
blind girl?
Fine, a promise.
Okay, good. Come here. And she takes you to the back of the
Her forge
shop.
is run by a dragon.
And she pulls open a little lid. And yeah, there's a wyvern in the
Oh, a wyvern.
a little wyvern in the forge that is breathing the fire.
Cool. In Chuck's world, wyverns can breathe fire.
Yep, they're
Good
mini
note of that.
dragons.
Honestly, I think wyverns should be able to in D&D anyways. So.
Yep, I don't like that they are still nerfed.
I think they should be able to breathe fire instead of the poison tail thing.
The stinger.
They can do the stinger.
Yeah, I'm potentially okay with them having the stinger, but they should be able to breathe fire because they're essentially just like a lesser dragonkin.
They in Fadir, they are chromatic or metallic as well.
Oh, that's cool.
So little red.
What color is this one?
Little red wyvern.
Oh, that's very cool.
Go little wyvern.
I don't think I've seen anybody be able to use them like this or tame them.
That's the key. You don't tame them. You keep them happy. And you get burned a lot.
That makes sense.
It's worth it.
Yeah, I'm sure it makes it very easy to forge fine weapons and armor.
Hottest flame ever. So cool.
Yes.
So, alright, you'll come back. I'll make your silver bracers. Go. Yeah.
And cook eggs so quickly on that fire.
Oh, it probably makes delicious eggs.
Not the best for cooking. Too hot too quickly. Can't control it. Tried many times. Lots of... yeah, that happened. And she points to a corner where you see what used to be a stove. Looks like 10 grease fires that got out of control simultaneously.
You could probably hook up a small chamber further up along the flue and get some really nice smoked meats.
Ooh.
You're my favorite person. I love you. Goes back to her reading nook, just sits down and just starts scribbling notes on how this is going to be made.
Gosh.
We love food. We love experimenting with food, so...
Oh, speaking of which, you've got to try one of these, and I... Well, you know what I give her.
Yep.
An initiative
roll.
Hey!
And she takes it, and it's like sitting there as she's writing, and just absentmindedly takes a bite, and doesn't acknowledge it.
Aw.
Aw, she now has 4 temporary hit points, so...
She starts writing faster. Oh, energized. You see some of the burns just heal up.
Ooh. That's good cooking.
The secret ingredient is crime.
All right, let's go to this enchantment shop.
Yep.
Okay, so you make your way to the enchantment shop, and
I'm imagining Talamh's just like strutting down the streets, like making sure that the medallion's like super duper noticeable, and just being like,
All right, so you come to the where is it? The lightning, the wand of lightning.
The wand of lightning.
Wand of lightning.
This is a very gaudy-looking tavern. Definitely trying for curb appeal. Kind of a think a bar. If you've seen pictures of bars in New Orleans during Mardi Gras and how they try and decorate them and make them bigger and, stand out amongst all the other bars. That's what this place is doing. Lots of...
God, it's like they tried to church up a Tavern 6.
Just all the colors. I mean, a rainbow of linens and stuff are draped on the outside, and very crude made displays of different armors and shields. There's like, so you step in and you look to your left and one wall is just covered in various shields. Different designs on the front, but they're all clearly knockoffs.
It's like one of those bars that has all the sports memorabilia all over the place.
Yep. Another, like, hanging from the ceiling are just, like, charms and trinkets and jewelry-like things. But again, I mean, a quick glance tells you that this is...
It's just there for looks.
Yeah. So...
I'll find the shop in the back.
Okay. So, you walk in, and there is a... Oh, what haven't we used yet? What haven't we used in a while?
Ganassi.
Yeah, sure. Gonna have to find a Genasi name generator.
Or a turtle.
The tchotchke of lightning.
Let's see here.
Ganassi, they're technically half genies, so they can just have human names.
Yep.
Bob.
Okay. So.
John Doe.
Let's see. We are in the Noble's Farthing. So this is Ser.
Ser.
There.
So,
Ser.
yeah, you...
Ooh, what kind of Genasi?
You know, that's what I was getting to. Let's see. So we've got a D4.
Air Ganassi.
Ooh.
I swear if it's an Earth Genasi.
So, a, bluish tinted humanoid
Water.
is standing behind a counter, and as you approach, it says, "Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ah, welcome to the Wand of Lightning. What can I do for you?"
We were told that this was the place to come for enchanted items.
And who told you that?
Did we ever get her name?
I don't think we did.
The name of the shop was Cora's Smithy, so...
Oh, yeah.
The filthy half-elf from Cora's Smithy told us to come here.
Cora sent you! Well, she was right. What can I provide for you today?
I would like bracers of defense.
So specific. You
I'm
know
on a
what you
very
want.
specific mission.
Oh, do tell. Do tell. Details.
So, the sky is still red, right?
Yep.
I mean,
Yes.
okay, yeah. So, we're gonna make it not.
But... Okay. I did ask for details. That seems relatively brief, but...
There's werewolves. There's a hole to do. Listen, if a band ever rolls through town, called the Fated Few, give it a listen, and you'll learn all about us.
The Fated Few? Are they any good?
Yeah, quite.
Yes, I.
I will add them to the list. Maybe we'll have them perform here.
Oh my gosh, we just got them a gig.
We're such good friends.
We are such good friends.
Tell them if they're ever in town to look us up. We can make an arrangement.
Will do.
So, braces of a defense is what you're looking for, hmm?
I.
I like this guy.
Well...
He's like freaking Gilmore crossed with a used car salesman.
Yes, I did it! Well, just so happens that we have a pair. They'll
And how
run-
much would you be wanting for them?
Oh, just a trifling amount. Nothing big.
Yes, he is the Gilmore we felt on Wish.
I mean, obviously, since Cora sent you, I'm gonna give you a discount. You know, friends of friends and all. So, we'll say 8,000 gold.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll an insight on that.
Go for it.
Insight.
13.
He Biebered his deception check.
Something tells me that that's far from the best you can do.
Make a counteroffer. I'd be happy to hear it.
I don't even know what they go for. Oh, wait, what level of
I'm gonna lean over the counter. I'm gonna get uncomfortably close to him, and to show in like a way of like, I want to try and intimidate him a little bit, but not by threatening him. I'm just gonna get really close, and I'm just gonna say, we are on this task at the behest of the king and queen. If you wish to actually do something good for this land, you are going to give these items to us at cost plus 10%. That way you can still make a profit.
Go ahead and roll a intimidation check.
Sweet. Guess what, guys? I'm proficient in intimidation. That's a 22.
Oh my god, okay. Slimy. He's not that slimy. That was really intimidating. He pulls back and takes a step back and just So you're friends of Cora and you know the king and queen. You should have led with that. 7,000 gold and I'll be happy to part with them.
You know what? I'm happy to just let the werewolves take him. I'm going somewhere else.
Yes, this price gouging in a time of crisis is absolutely the worst thing a person can do. I'm going to start walking towards the door.
Roll a...
Let him roll a make him feel bad about himself check.
Well, you will get to decide. You get to determine this. Is this deception or is this persuasion?
I mean, I honestly believe it's price gouging, so persuasion. My bonus is the same for both. It doesn't really matter.
But it does for the narrative.
Yeah, I would say probably persuasion.
Okay.
And I help.
Okay.
Because that was my whole idea to walk away.
That's a 28.
Friends, I'm sorry. I am being honest with you. The price plus 10% is roughly 7,000 gold, but if it means that much to you, I can't let you leave here unsatisfied, so 6,500.
I mean, the price plus 10% might actually be 7,000 gold.
Possibly. All right.
I have, but bracers of defense are only at uncommon, I think, so they shouldn't be insane. But even most magic items can still easily be a couple thousand gold. So
Yeah, I mean, I was happy. I would have been happy to part with like 2,000 to 3,000.
yeah,
I'm not giving up 7. Seeing
Well,
as I don't
7 would
have
be
7,000.
that would be all. That would be both of us pooling in, or all three of us pooling in to get a single item. Which for some things would be worth it. For just a +1 AC.
What did it cost
They're a
Oliver to
+2.
get his? What did it
bracers
cost
of defense
Oliver to
gave
get his?
+2?
Yeah.
Okay, what did it cost Oliver to get his +1 on his cloak?
I don't remember. Because I got a spell and a +1.
So, I'm just straight up with you guys out of character. Armor +1 is 1,500 on top of whatever the price of the armor is. Armor +2 is 6,000.
Jeez. All right. Well, I just want a +1 then.
So, and bracers of defense are a +2 unarmored AC.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, they probably would be very expensive.
So they're gonna be up there.
Is it worth it for us to? Well, you also get to attach your knuckles to them. Is that worth 6,500 gold for us?
No.
Okay, you're the one that wants them, so if it's not worth it to you,
I
then-
just thought it might be neat to have a little bit more AC, but no. I could go get armor. I could go get since I need new clothes anyway.
True, you're just wearing the ones that I made you,
Yeah, you know
which
how
are
like
pretty dang good for having been quickly made on the road. I will
True.
say,
Yeah.
but yeah. Okay, I appreciate the discounts, but unfortunately, it's still out of our price range.
I understand. They are fairly special items and not for everybody. Is there
I mean,
anything
if-
else you could use instead?
So do you just like have enchanted items, or can you enchant items?
Oh, we do everything with enchantments here. Whatever you need and can afford.
So I need an.
If I was playing any other character, I would have punched this guy in the face 5 minutes ago.
I need a new outfit, and I'd like it enchanted with a bit of extra defense on it. So a +1.
Ah, so regular traveling clothes, I take it, but with a +1 enchantment to them.
Yes.
Very
you-
well.
Can't be armor, because then you'd lose your unarmored ability.
Mm-hmm.
We will say, how many outfits are you hoping for?
I only need the one.
Only need the one. Very well. You'll need something that can handle some wear and tear. We'll say 100 for the clothes and 1,500 for the enchantment.
That sounds actually a lot more reasonable.
Yeah, that does sound a lot more reasonable. Okay. I
Very
believe we've
well.
got a deal, and I like bit into my hand and I put it out.
Oh, how quaint. Honey, I'm made of water. And he'd shake your hand.
Oh my god, wait, I've got dust of dryness. Damn it. I threatened him with the dust of dryness.
They're not actually made of water. They're just have water-like characteristics.
Oh.
Yes, rephrase that to, I'm from the water.
Okay.
Because they're still half human.
Yeah.
Or elf or
Well,
whatever.
Well, darling, I've heard it's better down where it's wetter. Under the sea.
Yeah, that's definitely where my mind went.
Unfortunately, that is where my mind
Yeah,
went.
that's the Little Mermaid.
And
Oh,
then
I know.
my
I know the
mind
reference.
went
I know
to-
the reference.
That's exactly what I was going for.
But I'm a
Okay.
14-year-old boy, and my mind went somewhere else first.
God damn it.
See, it's real fun because my mind went to Little Mermaid, and then it went to Panda's brother dressed up as a giant seagull.
That did happen.
Yep.
I saw that show.
That was a
Can't do
great show.
phrasing.
He stole the show. Best
Um,
scuttle ever.
Yeah, he stole it and he's never given it back. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, what a jerk.
Is he like Left Shark?
Yes, actually, he is like Left Shark.
Oh, Panda, please.
Shows you
relay
how
that to
long
your
it's
brother
been
in
since
the
I watched
future.
like.
Yeah, you can
A
tell your
sporting
brother
event.
he's Left Shark.
He is the left shark of scuttles. So, okay. Yes, so he claps his hands and a couple of unseen servants come and usher you back. You just see like a sign floating saying "Follow." You're blind.
Well, yeah, she detects their movement.
Yeah. You start to feel a slight push in the direction, and you get led to a waiting room or a dressing room, and they take your measurements, and some enchantments start happening around you, and some clothes are quickly made. And within about 20 minutes, you have a full set of nicely fitting traveling clothes, and you get to determine colors and all of that stuff.
They're gonna be purple.
Ooh.
And there's gonna be. It looks like the one picture. I gotta find it so I can describe it now. It is basically, yeah, it's purple. It's like a deep dark purple, almost like, and it's got lighter purple, like arm things, and a red belt.
Excellent. So they get that all set up for you, and then enchanted, and you are all set.
Let's see, how modest is Talamh?
I wouldn't expect her to be excessively, because she's not thinking about visually.
I put
But
him
she
on.
understands the fit of clothes, so.
I
Okay.
changed my outfit.
There you go.
I don't bother going anywhere to change my outfit.
You're in a private, room this whole
Oh.
time.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, no, all the measurements, everything was done behind closed.
Oh, okay. See, I thought it was like a big, like the wedding gown fitting area thing.
Oh,
No. They took
if you were
Okay.
trying on multiple outfits, they'd maybe bring you out to one of those so you could look at it or something, but.
Yeah, they have an area for mirrors. I mean, this guy stares at himself most of the day.
I'm sure he does.
He just has a mirror that floats around and follows him wherever he's going.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Is his middle name Narcissus?
So you're done with that?
Yep.
Wow, my gold number now saddens me.
I think I now have more gold than you.
Oh, what can I don't really have anything to sell, and then except for my delicious food at the taverns, but you've taken away my royalties. Yeah, I gotta go down to Thirsty Harper, be like, yo, what's up with that?
Do you want to?
Yeah, I kind of do. I'm
We
curious.
got nothing else going on.
Yeah, once I get my silver knuckles,
Okay.
that I'll be like, well, the bracers were too much, so.
We could still get some. You could just buy some non-magical bracers from Cora that you could attach them to, just so they look cool.
But I don't want to spend any more gold.
So you come in, she sees that you don't have the bracers, and she says, too much for your, for you, huh?
Your friend's prices are ridiculous.
Didn't say friend. Never said friend. Don't put that on me.
That's
I
fair.
blame you.
I wouldn't want to be associated either. How much would it cost for me to purchase her just a standard pair of bracers for you to attach them to, just to get the cool effect?
Dragon guy. Can you do something dragon bloody?
Let's see, can I? I'm gonna prestidigitation, and I'm gonna turn. Can I actually do this? Could I theoretically, with prestidigitation, change some of the like flames around to burn like green?
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. Like some of the flames around are just gonna turn green, like a snap of the finger.
She lets out a very excited squeal. The like cheerleader stereotype squeal. And starts rooting around and finds some bracers and is like, you guys are my favorites. Ah! Here.
Or, God, she's like a horse girl, but dragons.
Yep. And yeah, they're free.
Oh, cool.
And so, yeah, she's takes some time and equips the silver. Basically, if you think of like, if you've seen some like biker gloves or Hot Topic gloves that have the like raised metal on the knuckles, it's that, but it's silvered.
Oh, like Jonathan Joestar's fingerless gloves.
Looking it up.
Yep. Yep, exactly like that. Wow. Wow, that's...
Eh?
Yep. Good reference.
Yeah.
You guys should check out JoJo.
I've seen a season or two. I've seen all of the first season.
I need to find a way to watch
most of,
it.
if not the second season. I might have been into the third. What's the one with the Italian restaurant where the guy gets a beat down?
That's the fifth. That's Vento Ario.
I might have made it all the way to that.
I want to watch Talamh get mad at people at the Thirsty Harper.
Alright, so we head to the Thirsty Harper. God, I have to pull up the Thirsty Harper. I'm not going to remember anybody's names from there, so don't hold anything against me. It has been a while.
Where'd I go? No. House.
Yeah, that's when I was on that long break of taking notes. And I just kind of didn't.
Apparently my notes are kind of sparse. I just said there was a tavern called the Thirsty Harper in the Dragon's Ward across the street from the Temple of Saloon.
Yeah, that was...
I know it's got the weird timey-wimey thing.
Yep.
At the bar, there's a male tiefling bartender. And I know the chef is a druid.
It's more than I got.
Because he can heat metal.
That's okay.
And for every 4 hours that pass inside, 1 hour passes on the outside.
Yes. I did remember that part.
And apparently there is thieves can't scribbled into the tables.
Yeah, I don't remember what that plot was about.
I can read it though.
Ridire wanted to read the thieves can't.
I can now, actually.
You thieves can.
I'm a rogue.
So, you arrive at the Thirsty Harper, and you look for the tiefling or the druid, and they are not there to be found. Instead, you walk in and there is a human. And where's the Thirsty Harper again?
Dragon's Ward.
Thank you. There it is. Okay. Instead, there's a human. And says, yeah, what can I do for you?
What happened to the previous owner of this establishment?
Sold the place.
I sniff around for initiative rolls. Do I smell him?
Roll a perception check with advantage.
23.
You get... Let me see here. Okay. You get a sense of initiative rolls. Faint. Not exact. But there.
They're knockoffs.
Yeah, he made so much, he decided to retire, headed down south.
And are you making a pretty penny off of these?
One of the most popular places in the city.
Did he not tell you about the deal he struck to get that recipe?
You know, he talked about some kind of deal, talked about how he set some money aside for some share of the profits. I dismissed it. I didn't need it, the recipe. I got it. I was able to make it on my own.
I'm very unhappy about this.
Roll a perception check. Just general perception now. 25. Yeah. The place is empty.
I thought you said it was popular.
Anytime there's new management, you know, you change the menu up a little bit, you bring in your own decor, people are going to be a little wary. They're going to stay away. We'll be back up to full business in no time.
Oh, really? I could get you the actual recipe.
Doesn't deserve it.
You're
For a
gonna
price.
come in here, say that you want the old recipe. I don't want the old man's recipe.
Did you try them?
Yeah, they were fine. They weren't special. My food
Alright.
is far superior than whatever he was making.
We're just gonna have an episode of Hell's Kitchen.
I am channeling my inner Hell's Kitchen bar rescue so hard right now, and I am never been happier.
Oh my god, I need to go in like a huge diatribe of like what it takes to be a chef and how he's dishonored the profession. And like Just completely, like, not like more than Gordon Ramsay. I'm talking like full-on Marco Pierre White. With an angry Scottish accent.
You should just leave a number and be like, when your business isn't booming in the next, few months, feel free, give me a call.
I don't know exactly what I'm saying, but that's the gist of what I would like to get across.
Giant. Okay. Roll an intimidation check.
God, of course, intimidation.
I'm assisting by standing behind, just like tapping my toes with my arms crossed.
Fair enough. He actually succeeded. One of my rolls finally succeeded. Says, take your highbrow ideas of cooking and get out of my shop.
Get your box back.
Fine, I do take the enchanted box back.
Hey. Whatever. Get out. Get out.
And on my way out, as I'm walking past, I shift the foundations.
Oh, what does that
So,
do?
like, the corner of his building is like 5 feet lower than all the others.
Oh no.
Like, I'm
It's
just like
a sign
angry
from God.
I'm like angry stomping my way out, and like just the floor is just like crashing, like down on towards the door.
Hey, you knock that off or I'm gonna call the guards on you.
Show him the medallion.
I don't fix it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow her out.
Okay.
And I close the door.
Yep.
And in front of it, big ol' hole. And then I walk away.
All three of you roll me a perception check.
7.
Perception.
11.
23.
All right. Overall, you notice there was, when you walked in, you noticed a couple having a conversation outside of one of the nearby shops. And when you leave, you notice that they're still standing there, and it appears that only a few minutes have passed.
That darn enchantment he's still got on it.
No, the enchantment isn't on it anymore.
Oh, it's not.
The
No,
enchantment's
time
gone.
passes normally.
Oh, that's
The guy
okay.
took the enchantment with him.
Huh.
I mean,
Well,
good
that-
on him not letting someone else benefit from his unique, thing.
Well, that was like the entire draw of the place.
Exactly. That and your initiative rolls.
Well, now he's just selling beavers.
Okay, and with that...
Wait, does Talamh know how to write now? Now that she knows how to read, or...
I think we established no.
Okay, do either of you want to assist me in writing something? Because I'm gonna color shift something on the wall.
What do you want to write?
Just a big old, D- health inspection.
Yeah, I'm down for that. I'll help.
Just big old scribbled on the walls and, like, permanent color change.
Oh, boy. Roll a performance check with disadvantage. Well, straight roll, because Ridire's helping.
Performance.
I'm just thinking.
19!
I'm gonna have to dock you.
Yeah, alright. It looks pretty good. So, anybody have any other shopping they want to do?
No, but Oliver, if you're still willing to part with that +1 crossbow.
Yep.
I'd gladly take that. And some
You
bolts,
may
I
have
guess.
it.
We don't really track ammunition too much. We can
It's
say I
a
picked some up at Cora's.
light crossbow +1. That's it.
I realized after we talked about it before, I was like, I don't really need anything super special. Just having.
Zero, you got a little quiet.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Microphone was up.
Gonna have to edit those sound levels.
Or not.
Just let it go. It's fine, guys. It's fine. It's at least it's not Black Label.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sabotaging my show.
I love that character. I'm so pissed. I want to go back in and just ADR like lines.
I know. Part of me wants to do that too sometimes. Like, it's so much work.
Oh yeah, it just.
I can't hear Morian. Gosh, this is more like Borean or a Snorian.
I love that character. I love playing him, and I'm robbing the audience of the fun.
Only that one episode. The next one was fine.
Only that one person who watches it. It's fine.
Oh.
Thank you, Fearnin.
Yeah, I know.
I love you.
Hooray for Fearnin, our one viewer. Actually, we've got 5 right now. I don't know how many of them are you guys.
I'm not going to tell you whether it's me or not.
Yeah, so I guess we'll just meet with the king and queen.
Which is funny because the users in chat shows that there are 8 people.
Huh.
So...
I think part of that is, I think it keeps track of like who has visited in the past a little bit. But
It might. There have been 8 people in chat or something.
This list is up to date. So,
Oh, wow.
Alien Gathering, another TV viewer, Fearnin, Itzama, Jody Moon, Lurt, Ross Ryan. Thank you all.
Well, how about that?
We love you guys. Thank you for watching. So yeah, with that, it hits to be evening when you had been requested to reconvene at the castle. And as the guards let you in, and you are brought in, this time not to the throne room, but taken to the left and walked down a hallway, a single guard this time, and brought into up a staircase that winds around and ends up in a large circular room, and you gather that you have walked to one of the towers overlooking the city. And as soon as you enter the doorway, you're not asked to disarm or anything at that moment. Does anybody have any enchantments that hide their appearance in any way?
not currently.
Nothing that affects appearances.
Okay. So, then you feel a magical pulse, but nothing changes for you. And you look around the room, and you see in less formal attire, the king and queen, the same 3 advisors, and a couple of well-armored knights. One a half-orc, one we'll say dwarf. And as you go to, or as the king and queen start to address the council, we will end there tonight and pick up next week.
Woo!
So, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. So, I think we're all in for next week as well.
Mm-hmm.
I got nothing going on.
Think so.
Perfect. So, thank you everybody for watching. As always, make sure you're following us on Twitch. As soon as we hit 50 followers on Twitch, 50 followers on Twitch, we're gonna pick a lucky follower to send a shirt off to. And
At
it'll be
100 on YouTube.
one of these nice custom, 5 of a kind at that point shirts.
Yes.
So,
Technically
are
6, but...
6?
Oh,
There are 3 other people with them.
Nice.
But you'll still be one of the
10.
exclusive
You'll be
few.
there are less than 10
Yeah.
people in the world that have these shirts, and you will be one of them. And then at 100 YouTube subscribers, Curiosity, we'll be doing a another custom character creation.
you can show on screen what the first one looks like.
Yes. Let me get that pulled up here. I have it right here. Or I thought I did.
I don't think I took it off. Maybe I didn't put it on the thinger.
Oh no, you did.
Okay.
I had it. I had it pulled up. That's why I'm
Oh.
confused. Hey, it's right there.
Oh, hey, look, the king and queen are still there.
Yep, I kept them there.
Wow, I just saw it lag out trying to upload that.
Poof.
So, that is what she made for our last winner.
Again, we love you, Fernan.
Love you, Fiernan. So,
I love Ferdinand first.
fair enough.
True story.
So yes, this is just an example of what you could get made custom for you at 100 subscribers. And as of starting the stream, we were only 12 people away from that. So that's awesome. Let's get that up and meet that milestone. I'm just checking our numbers now. And that would be amazing. So thank you all. Have a good night, and as always, said not enough, but as always, may you roll those nat 20s and avoid those critical fails. Have a good night.
Bye.